自分で拾うから。
I don't think school would help us. This is where we should have this. Yeah, that was a mistake. Didn't set the fucking jewel back before I grabbed it. Well, hopefully it doesn't matter. Trying to figure out how we can get this guy right now. I'm not gonna start going down other routes, but I'd rather have this get to its close.
こんなところに大事なものが入っていると思う？
They want me to go to the living room, but I don't really think we have enough to go against them here. The picture. Oh, I probably shouldn't have seen that. The problem is we don't have the picture. That's what I was hoping to get from her here. Now, where would we get that at? Let's go ahead and just make a jewel here. We need to go back again. I gotta start branching off. Unless there's a way to get this stuff. Over here? I mean, this makes it seem like I've seen everything. How the hell would I even get back over here? Normally. without the jewels. I guess you'd bad end until you get to the whirlpool or something. I assume would be the idea. Or just get a bad end. Maybe we should just keep going along here. Let's see what happens. Need to turn this shit off, dude. Much as I'd rather not.
論外だな。何を言って。やはり結局はそこに。この野郎。お前が。やめてくれ。ふざけんな。今までのことって。何を根拠にそんなこと？根拠なんていらねえ。むちゃくちゃな。無茶が通れば理屈など関係ないんだよ。これ。うわーって。あゆみさん。あなたの息子が切れました。やめて、拓也くん。やめ。うるさい。
Now we get to listen to a bunch of idiots for the fucking rest of this rap. Yeah, that was smart.
俺はただ。助かりましたよ。邪魔。拓也くん。
I guess she's just shit talking him, man. Like, doesn't she think that maybe they both kind of suck?
大丈夫だった。
ねえ。
I guess you're just supposed to, she's just supposed to get played super hard unless you have evidence.
あゆみさん。
拓也くん。
Zero faith in Takuya, dude. Kinda shitty on her part, too. Be yourself, bro.
あれ、ここは闇雲に動いたからどうするかな。これからこのまま。
拓也くん。
Hey, figured I should have gave you that photo, but do they know?
香織さんじゃないか。
あなたを探していたの。
俺を。
正気のない顔をし。
もう。
Yeah, having the documents wasn't enough, you fucking idiot.
あゆみさんのことはもういいんだ。
何か。ねえ、付き合わない。私に付き合わない。
俺が？
ええ、そう。
どういう風の吹き回しさ。俺はい
つも打算で動いているわけじゃないの。たまには付き合うの。
I guess this was the call, we're supposed to keep going.
わかった。付き合うよ。
私のホテルへいらっしゃいよ。むしゃくしゃした時は飲むのが一番。
We'll see. I mean, she's the one who has the photos, which is what I've been wanting.
ちゃんとミルクもあるわよ。
Maybe we're gonna get the photos and then go back.
シティホテル
I mean, I just figured we were supposed to get it before we got to it, but I guess we can go back in fucking time. I mean, they're just fine with it. How do I have these items in my inventory?
勝手に入って大丈夫
Maybe
なんだ。
they'll get into that. It's a cool little thing.
私の今のねぐらはここだって言ったでしょ。ほら、いらっしゃい。
Stays at the hotel.
ああ。
Hello?
あゆみさん、俺の前ではいつも笑顔を絶やさなかった彼女。俺に対していつも優しかった彼女。血は繋がっていない
Hey
けど。
man, you've done wrong, but
彼女
she's
は
really
俺の
dumb
亡く
too.
母親なんだ。
I hope she's so emotional she's very easily played by this guy.
俺はちゃんと
He's not very smart with how he talks
支える
around her, so I don't know how she hasn't caught it, man.
やめてくれ
Jesus Christ, dude. Why does this guy have to fucking just yell out like a psycho?
大丈夫？うなされていたから。
I guess he was asleep. Jesus Lord. I mean, I guess they're censored, dude. The only thing that's not fucking shown is the nip. Why don't you just fuck him, man? Just cause? The great eye. I mean, I assume that's Twitch safe still.
だって。
うるさい。単なる寝言だよ。
I mean.
そうそう。ああいうの、私は好きですけどね。
Like it rough.
そんなところばかりで。
Alright, let's have a conversation. I don't know if this is that Twitch safe. And I'm not gonna take any extra chances. Thank God for this text box right now. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I ain't breaking any rules, man. It's on the fucking PS4, right? The king's the censorship. Maybe they didn't want to read an entire VN to censor some. The balance between the two was exquisite.
つまりね、初々しくていい。あら赤くなって。
ごめんだね。
そんなに不良ぶっても今さらダメよ。
そっちだってニュースキャスターの。
バカね。人気がもっと急上昇しちゃう。こんな美人のニュースキャスター。
腕をつねらない。
私ね、あなたに。
He's working him, dude. The very creepy nippleless boobs. Where I feel like there's probably supposed to be nipples there, you know? And they look like they're fucking detached from the rest of her chest there, man, almost. Really did.
やっぱり親子ね。
そっくり。あ、おい、まさか親。
そんなに怒らないの。たった一回よ。
なに？本当にあの野郎と。
でも一回きりよ。
Jesus, man.
信じられないぜ。香織さんって
I guess they talked a bit.
何よその言い方。親子でどうなのか。
どこが普通なんだよ。
やっぱり仕事が一つ片付くと浮かれちゃう、ね。
Good dude, so I wanted to fuck a high schooler.
仕事？例の書類関係。
まあね。
20ページ目の書類で全て。
その話はよしましょう。
一体。
あなたのお母様が知っている。
教えてくれないよ。
So that they can pull it out of the fucking place.
ある鉱石を。
そう。ある鉱石はそのまま地上に掘り出す。
つまり鉱石のせい。
その通り。
あゆみさんの？
そう。彼女。
その液体って。
だから鉱石の性質を変化。
だいたい掘り出した途端に性質が変わるなんてこと。
あるのよ。あの超年石にはね。
なん
君は知らなくていいの。
Okay,
さあ、
she's like
仕事の
fucking
話はや
James
めましょう。
Bond,
寝床にまで来て仕事はしたくないわ。
fucking everything, and
一
like
つ教えてくれよ。
もうその
some
話はな
fucking
し。
double agent, man.
違う。豊臣の
彼
さあって
だって彼はあの書類を持ってくるのが。
冷たいんだな。
じゃあ彼に同情して温かく出む。そういうこと。
そっか。
どうかしたの？
え？
彼と何か？
ああ、あった。
お姉さんに話してみる気。
証拠不十分で
His big sister,
豊臣の
he's
野郎に
fuck
論
his
破
big
されちまった
sister,
んだ。
man.
理屈じゃあいつにかなわない。
証拠があるのかって彼の口癖ね。そうそう、だからあなたを探していたのよ。ちょっと待って。
Oh, I forgot to give you the evidence you needed.
確か。あ、
Her panties. Well, she wasn't wearing anything, but then she was wearing panties.
何？
いや、
どこへやったかしら。
Okay, so we did have to go down this
ほら、
route
こ
of it.
れよ。
あ、これはあ、
いつどこでこの手のが役立つかわからないしね。
Yeah,
私
at least somebody's
そういう手
fucking
間は
brain
絶
is
対
in
に
their
惜しまない
fucking
わ。
head, man, like him. Bring a camera, dude.
どうしたのよ。
カオルさん。こいつを、この写真を俺にくれ。
へえ、そのつもりだったわ。だからあなたを探していたの。
Wait,
こうしちゃいられないぜ。カオリさん、ごめん。
later,
ちょっ
Bobs.
と私を置いていくの？
Pump and dump, man. He's gone,
ごめ
dude.
ん。ありがとう。
もう
Wanted round two. But my man was only down for one, dude. Poor gal, I think she's alright.
貴様、探した。さあ、どういうことか説明。何の話だよ。さっき僕のクライアントから首の通知か。何？やはり貴様が画策したこと。俺が知るかよ。自分の胸にでも聞いてみればいいだろう。なぜ今になって急
This
に。
is pretty good still.
さあ、僕の卓越した頭脳と行動力はきっと
In the new
ご愁
world.
傷様だな。同情はしないぜ。これもそれも自分の間違いだろ。一人称と二人称を間違えるなよ。そうだ、あゆみ様。こうなってしまった以上。何をした？別に本当のことを言ったまでだ。てめえ。はあ、欲求不満の合計を肉体的には満足させてやったんだ。今のは完璧に暴行罪。いや、
Jesus Christ, my man's going in. She's kind of dumb. I assume I'll have to go back here. We'll keep rolling.
あゆみさん、あゆみさん、いるんだろ。返事をしてくれ。あゆみさん。
Okay.
あやみさん。
Is it the bathroom again, dude? Well, she's just in here anyways. Oh. It's not. Oh, the bathroom's there. I'm expecting her to be like dead.
みたいなやつの言うことなんて俺たち親父のなんとなくここまであゆみさんに殴られたのなんだかさだってそうだろそりゃ殴られてショックだったあゆみさん
Will you really just kill her?
あゆみさんもしも勘違いだったら入るぞ
Jesus. I just made it look like a suicide, dude. One heck of a thumbnail. Was it that chick's fucking nippleless tits, dude? I'm not surprised that ended up being the thumbnail. Censored, but it's riding the line, yeah. Yeah, I didn't stay on that scene for very long.
なんだよこの赤いお湯はきつすぎだぜこんな冗談なんでこんなに赤いんだよあゆみさん返事をしてくれあゆみさん嘘本当にあゆみさんそんなあゆみさんが
Maybe she made some bad decisions.
死んでるあゆみさん
This looks so weird.
返事をしろ
Where's it coming from? And I assume her wrist, right? There's some biology behind this I don't understand or something, buddy.
あゆみさん今なら許すからあゆみさんくそもっと他にこんなことになるならなんとかするんだそうだなんとかするんだ他にもっとあゆみさんを助ける手が何かあるはずなんだ
Wasn't there a way to manually add a thumbnail? Do they get rid of that option? 'Cause it's not really necessary. Yeah, that's kind of his deal, I guess, man. Suicide ending. I guess she had it rough. This game, like, invented the flowchart in the end. Or the original. in 1996. Yeah, it's got a flowchart. A lot more complicated. You set your own waypoints, and then you warp back to them, and you can bring items with you back to each waypoint and shit, so there's a lot of hopping between shit. I want to get it right. Yeah, you place a node instead of making a save. They're called like jewel saves. Don't let him take it like you did with the documents. Time parallel universes is the general idea. They haven't gotten super meta and deep into it, but they've trickled in info. And our dude has a device, if you want to call it that, or artifact given to him by his thought to be late father, who is now just probably jumping between time, that lets him do stuff and some cryptic messages. So now we just go through the routes and figuring stuff out. Things are happening. Yeah, that's how it works. That's the idea. I mean, that's what we just did. That photo was from a bad end, so. He just crumpled it up and tossed it. How is our dude so dumb? Well, at least you realize it now. That's what's important. Yeah, he might get sued talking like that. You better tell him to stop. Yeah, this game is a remake of a 1996 PC 98 Sega Saturn game. It's a very big classic. Very famous in VN parts. Like I said, it kind of invented the old flowchart, and apparently it was an influencer to like Steins Gate and all that shit. Yeah, it was full of sex, yeah, in the original, but this version is censored. Still gets pretty risque, but I'm pretty sure it's safe enough for Twitch. I mean, some of these scenes, yeah, I don't know, but if it's not getting censored on the PS4, I assume it's good on the Switch. That scene was, in particular, you saw in the thumbnail, was a little extra. I was sure not spending extra time on. Did you get some enjoyment? Yeah. I mean, I thought it was good, or I thought it was decent to good. You know, probably decent. I think decent. I enjoyed the familial stuff, the Mizuki and Oda stuff. Some of the comedy was good. I think the base concept of it was good. He kept it relatively grounded compared to stuff like ZTD, which got a little off the rails. But I just didn't find it super engaging all the time. And I did think it had tonal problems. I feel like it didn't know what it wanted to be. It tried to be very serious murder mystery, and I feel like it didn't deliver super well on it. Then it tried to be funny, and that was okay, and it tried to be like a family drama, and I mean that worked sometimes, and then it tried to be wacky, Suda 51 action, and it just fell off. They would have explained it away as like some kind of dream ending thing, then that would have been fine, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't break it, but I think it's definitely one of the things that kept it, in my mind, from greatness. I think how they handled the wackiness of the dream worlds were good, because it made sense, because you went into some crazy dream. And then having comedy when you examined a lot of shit and just the character being more wacky kind of fit, you know, the segue into the dream world. but I do think the action scenes were a little much. And I really think that the biggest problem is I just don't think the writing was like super solid. I think some of the routes, like the Iris one, which is like the longest one, just aren't interesting really that much, and it's just not as engaging, man. The atmosphere is not as tight. I mean, the murder mystery, he tries to lead you everywhere, but then in turn that makes it so you're not really interested in any particular theories. He tries to throw everything out there, but you're just like, I don't know, it just didn't feel very engaging. I wasn't like super, like, I was entertained more by just the characters, like normal dialogue, than I was like the actual overall plot. I mean, I enjoyed the last few hours, but there's like 30 hours before that, you know? Yeah, I've read that a lot, that people don't like the Iris route. I think if Iris route was more like the Oda and Mizuki ones, it would have been better. I think it's a really big problem. And the problem is the common stuff before you get really deep into each person's route is just kind of, I mean, yeah, people die in graphic ways back to back, but outside that, they don't really introduce anything, you know? There's no big theories, there's no big any kind of like mini reveals. It's just events keep happening, but nothing of actual value is kind of there. So it's all kind of safe for the end, and I just feel like it makes the whole thing just not engaging enough. A different route entirely? Yeah, I mean, that's another problem, is you know she's full of shit. And even if you don't know exactly how she is, you don't trust her. So you have to go down her route where you just fall into the trap with the Illuminati thing, and you're just like, it's hard to get into it because you know it's bullshit. So you have to enjoy it for the antics, and the antics just weren't good enough, man. Yeah, exactly. Not to mention the plot holes of the illness. Like, she randomly dies there in that route, but in the other route she's fine. I imagine if you could try to say that it's some kind of accelerationism or some bullshit with, that's probably not the right word to use, but where somebody was feeding her delusions which made her brain tumor kill her quicker or something, I don't know. I mean, those kinds of plot holes you just have to not think about. It never helps to like get overly crazy about plot holes, but yeah, her route just wasn't good for how long it was. And she was the huge focus of a character. More than Mizuki, which is way more endearing, way more interesting, at least in her own route. Maybe not outside that, but God, she was just crazy. I mean, her mother and her are just such a huge focus on the whole deal. And I'm like, Well, not to mention the killer just gets introduced like right near the end. And well, you know, like I said, I enjoyed the concept, and you know, it's definitely an interesting body swap job. If anybody's fucking play AI, I mean, obviously I've spoiled it at this point, but I mean, you just gotta be ready to jump out on your own, I guess, man. I talk about too much stuff to fucking warn about every single thing I'm gonna talk about, but yeah, I don't know. I think it was enjoyable. I didn't get really bored, but I didn't get really super into it. I was like, I don't know. I hope he keeps doing more stuff, and I respect that he was trying to do something a little more Ace Attorney, kind of lighthearted-ish. But I don't think it was his best work. Not even close. I hope that Death March is better. Oh, and the gameplay wasn't that good. I really think some gameplay that asks more of you would be better. Either make me think about the murders a little bit more and try to solve shit, or make the puzzles more interesting, like the Zero Escape. I think the dream thing was interesting when it was really wacky and it wasn't that hard to redo things, but in the second half of the game, there's no wackiness. You just do the wrong thing and then you just restart the whole deal. And I've only had to really redo a few of the dream sequences. I don't remember what they're called exactly, the psi things. But the psych things. But I only had to redo a few, but they were still just kind of not that fun. The syncs, yeah. Like the first ones, they weren't that bad to redo because they had some funny shit, but the other half were just kind of a slog. Especially the one in like the factory with the 4 doors and shit. You're just like, Like, there's nothing funny going on, so when you just fail, it just kind of sucks weenie. It's not very interesting. I don't know. I think they really, it was a cool idea and concept, but I think in practice, it's not very good. They should have made it just easier and just more fun to explore. Because when they actually try to make it hard, there's not actually much thinking going on. It's just kind of stupid. So, cool thing, but I don't think it was good. Like I said, it's just decent. That's the whole problem with the game, is it's not on 10, man. The story in this is fine so far. I think the dialogue's pretty good for the most part. This route, this is the first route I've been on, is starting to have a case of like super fucking Dumbo fucking main characters and like side characters. To the point where I'm just like, damn, it's almost unrealistic how stupid they are, but I mean, we're finally getting the turn on some of these people. Or flipping the tables. But it's been cool. I mean, it's cool, you know, the dialogue feels a lot more human sometimes. It's a slower burn. It's very comfy. It's not, you know, because it is so this like really early science fiction VN, you know. It's not trying to overload you with a bunch of pseudo-intellectual fucking concepts and philosophy and shit. It's, you know, it's simple sci-fi. Is supposed to be, you know, just crazy on its own, and it tries to implement it in the gameplay in a cool way, so it's cool. The production value is great, even though it's not the original art, which you should look up the original art because it's really cool, and I would play it, but it has porn. This has some fan servicey shit, but it's nothing you wouldn't see in like a Senran game or something which you can stream. Yeah, there's puzzles where you present stuff to people and collect stuff, and obviously the flowchart, you jump around and set jewels, and you explore areas. I mean, you click around like an adventure game and you analyze stuff. In the original, you have to just pixel hunt, and this one they tell you exactly what you can touch, and you can't turn that off. Yeah, this is $50, I think. Its production value is pretty good. I mean, if they remade it. But you know, it's a cool remake. You could try the original though too. I'd look into that. I mean, it has sex everywhere, and people are dressed a little more risque. But this remake's fine so far. I'm using the original music right now. This is a new dub, the original's dubbed too, or not the original, re-release of it. This is redubbed. It has new music. All the art's new. There's a lot of animations. Every character is animated a little bit, and every CG they're animated. The CGs are plentiful. I'm only in Route 1. It's supposed to be very long, at least 40 to 60 hours plus. Dude, the remake's not bad there. We're going with the original, because I think it's comfy. I could see the puzzle side of it getting to be a little much of a pain in the ass, but it's not too bad if you got some patience. Characters are good so far. It's very much, it's a sci-fi, romance, drama kind of mixed thing. I mean, your routes, from what it looks like, are, you know, based on which chick, you know, the usual. But yeah, it's supposed to be long. That's cool for the history, you know. I'm more easily amused than you are. Well, people call me very easily amused, so if you're more easily amused than me, then there must be nothing you don't like. I've been called many times a person who doesn't dislike anything. I can be critical, but I tend to not hate many things, so Bannock the man who sees no negativity. That's fine. I respect that. Yeah, I think, I mean, I can't think of anything I've really played that doesn't have at least some redeeming factors. The thing is, I don't want to be afraid to talk about the bad stuff. I mean, I'll try to talk up the good stuff, but usually it's more interesting. I mean, you can talk up good stuff and then, I mean, you're kind of done, but, you know, talking about the bad stuff too, I just feel like helps you appreciate the better stuff in some other games or within the game you're talking about. Try to do a little bit of everything, just how I feel about it. Yeah, no, I mean, I play too many things to be a very negative, hateful dude, but I'm not gonna like be blinded by. I'm not gonna pretend the problems don't exist, right? Yeah, it's good so far, man. I mean, I'd recommend it. It's streamable. I mean, that particular thumbnail, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Twitch cops would have a problem. I don't know. It's always a dice roll. The game's been totally stream safe so far. Disillusion. I'm using the physical version right now on PS4. I tend to like to go physical if I'm buying stuff, but it's just not always an option. Most indie stuff isn't. Some is, but you know. I mean, I rent like most of my shit. This is a rental. So I don't tend to buy a lot of full price stuff. I will if it's the right game. You know, like something I'll play multiplayer like Monster Hunter, but yeah, I'd say it's good so far. If you look up, you know, reviews and stuff, people are gonna tell you it's great. I mean, that's just how it is. No, I agree, man. I mean, I like having a physical version. It's cool too for collecting. It's the same price, then who cares, right? Yeah, the game's very comfy. Let's chill. Look into the original version too. That might be your thing. I mean, I think the original art style is really, really cool. Because it is, you know, 1996, PC 98 kind of thing, you know, like Snatchers, kind of like that, you know. But this one's totally fine. You know, I was worried that the art style and stuff would be cool, but I think they've really delivered on what they're trying to go for in the remake. It looks very different. I mean, it's not. The characters look similar for sure, but I mean, some of them are redesigned a little bit. And the art styles not even close to the same. Yeah, there's fan translations of the original out there. This is brand new. This remake came out like a week ago, or like 3-4 days ago. I do wish risque photos like that weren't in it. Like, I mean, I appreciate that they're still trying to keep some sexiness, but like that one's like almost a little too risky for Twitch. I don't think it is, but like it's one of those dice rolls. The rest are fine. But yeah, it's not like they're just having fucking outright sex or anything. Like I said, I don't care. I'm down for all that shit, but my stream matters more than how I feel about seeing a pair of titties and something. There weren't any nipples, but I mean, there's pretty much everything else on there. I mean, yeah, they have a general set of rules, though. I mean, and then they can't cover everything, you know. I mean, they might not even really know about this. I mean, I don't think it's breaking any rules. I'm just a very paranoid guy, you know. So, I mean, I got through the scene quick. Because I've asked them if I could stream certain things before, and they're like, they don't have a specific comment on it. They just say don't break the rules. They're not on the ban list. I'm like, but I know that it would break the rules, you know, so I've got to censor it myself or get a censored guide or something, which is what we did with Carno Shoujo. There's somebody in here who played through it, and they told me when all the sex scenes would happen, and I would just turn it off, which worked. But I can't have that for every game. I mean, I do have it for Carno Shoujo 2 when I play that, but it's not on the ban list, but it would be banned probably. The right people came in here. This wouldn't. But I don't know. I mean, Twitch is very dice rolly with their rules sometimes. I love Twitch as a platform, but sometimes they enforce things in weird ways, and sometimes they don't. I don't know where the line is. That's why it's like, I don't need to take a risk. That's why I was like, I never really want to play a game that's even a risk, because I got enough games to play. I don't need to bother. I mean, this is on Switch and PS4, and I think it's fine. I mean, if you can play these and they're on PS4, it's probably fine for this. Yeah, exactly, Pang. The thing is, like, I have consulted it. I'm asking specifically. I was like, hey, if I censor all the scenes in this and there's no sex shown, can I still play this? You know, or is it just a no? And they're just like, I don't know. You know, they don't have a rule for everything, which maybe that allows them to let people kind of get closer to the boundaries a little bit. If they were super strict and super defined, maybe that would mean less stuff could be played. Like maybe this, I don't know. All of this is like really not a big deal. I mean, yeah, you examine tits and ass all the time, but I mean, it's usually just some cleavage, you know. You're like, oh, you can see the panties, you know. I mean, that's like you can get that in any game. The problem is, I think anime games are really, what's the word? Prejudiced against? Is that what I'm going? Anime gets a lot less of a pass than Western stuff. Sakura games, those are just almost outright porn, right? Or aren't they just porn? Oh, underage girls? Yeah. I wouldn't take any risks with any lolly shit. There's not much to play with that kind of stuff anyways. I mean, I guess Mirai and Senran Kagura looks young, but I don't know. I think it's one of those things that's just kind of a drop in the bucket. They are porn, but pornless versions exist. It might be one of those things where since one version exists and the other one's super fan servicey, they don't even want to take a chance. So it was, but they got rid of it. Which makes me think that, you know, that wouldn't that mean that set a precedent that fan service is safe then? Just not, you know, raw depictions of like sex and stuff for the purpose of sex. Because I mean, there's a lot of Western shit where they just have sex all the time and it's fine. This is way more censored than that. But like I said, anime gets kind of doesn't get an extra pass like, you know, maybe The Witcher or God of War would. Because anime's more sex sometimes. That's why I say it's a dice roll. I don't take chances. Which is why I wish that one fucking scene wasn't here, but I was like, it's not that bad, but I was like, I mean, Hollow Ataraxia had some shit like that too. I think that's my most viewed YouTube video. I have a video of Hollow Ataraxia, and I just put Medusa bath scene, and then like it's my most viewed video. I'm like, man, I really wish people weren't that big a dicklet fucking dudes. Like, whatever. It's like I don't want to have to like fucking bait label every video I have, and I'm not gonna do it, but it's a shame that something that fucking easy is how you get the views. Because I just was labeling the scene I was on. I mean, it wasn't even really just because it was sexy. I was just like, that's just what it was. That was the video. Yeah, Rider bath scene. Yeah, there's a censored version of Hollow Ataraxia. That's what I played, but yeah, it shows, you know, like an ass crack a little bit from the back, and there's just mist everywhere. Although there is one sex scene I had to play. I had to turn off the censor and play a sex scene because you had to do it for progression. The game crashed if I tried to go on without it. So I just blocked that out. We read it a little bit. I didn't read it too graphically because I don't know if I can even read sex scenes off. You know, like, is that against the rules? Like, I don't know, so I don't do it. The last one with the priest girl, yeah. Where you go beast mode on her. Yeah, that's the one. The porn scenarios, yeah. Sorry if anybody's in here just for the unit too. Once I get talking, it's hard to really play a VN and talk a lot at the same time because you need to like, you know, like, or have a separate conversation. I can talk about what I'm seeing. But yeah, it does. It crashed on me. I got a bunch of crazy question marks and Japanese symbols and exclamation points, and it just crashed every time. And I was like, why is this happening? They didn't even show me that there was a sex scene. I just had to like figure it out because I had everything found on the map. I was like, there's got to be something missing, so I checked it out. And yeah, once I turned it off, there was a sex scene there. It was pretty funny. Damn, she just hit him with an iron bar. Maybe she's not so bad after all. I mean, there's probably not any chick that's like super evil. I don't like her that much, but it's her personality, not the quality of the character. And that's another thing that's good about it, is it's very rare I hate somebody or like somebody in this. Or I hate somebody because the quality, like with the writing's bad. Because I'm supposed to not like them, you know. I feel like they're taking some liberties with how stupid some of the characters are. It's almost kind of unbelievable in this route, but for the most part it's fine. Yeah, exactly, Manok. Even other sex scenes beside that one in HA? I thought a lot of people had sex scenes in HA, maybe not. A different mode? Yeah. I thought there was some special, like, let's go get sex scenes mode or some shit. I don't remember exactly what it was.
あなたに渡したかったものがあったんだけど。
渡したかったもの？
ほら、いつだったか私。
デートってもしかして公園でのヤクザ？
正解。あの時の写真。
それは俺が今。
今？
いや、
でもなぜこんなことをする？
ああ、あなたは打算で動くんじゃなかった。
これも打算のうち。私が相手にするのはあくまで企業ベース。個人レベルの方々を不幸にしようとは思わないわ。
Corporate espionage.
まあ、こいつを一回 KO すればストレ
Man,
ス
no
解
shit,
消に
dude.
な
This
る
guy's a
っていう打
scumbag.
算が一番大きいわね。
Yeah.
行きなさい。
I think I checked some of them out after the stream for scientific purposes, but
叱るべき処置をするつもりよ。大丈夫。あなたとあなたの
oh good, she'll just take care of him. Okay, I don't have to deal with police bullshit.
なんでそんなことをする？
内緒。
She probably has to take care of him because he knows secrets and would tell on her. He needs to get rid of him.
目元がそっくりね。じゃあね。
I hope Ayumi apologized for being a Dumbo.
あゆみさん！あゆみさん！いないのか？どうしたんだろう？返事がないぜ。
Oh my god. You're really about to try to do it again after she does fucking...
そのまま、だけど、その辺の野良犬に噛まれたと形容するのは、豊臣みたいなやつ。俺たち、親
You
父の
just
野郎
proved it. Now she's gonna do this, dude?
ここまで、あゆみさんに殴らなんだかさ。
Alright, like I said at the beginning of the playthrough, I like to go through the voice acting, but when I'm really into it, I'm not fucking waiting for it. I don't speak Japanese, dude.
でもそれ以上に得たもん。あゆみさん。
He's thinking about it, boys. Yeah, shit's been extra rough for her. And she's definitely not had it easy. If anybody has an excuse, it's her, but she's still, like, really kind of dense. My man, though, he's actually dense. This scene's cool because they are playing off your expectations again. She's just running a fucking bath. It's fucking overfilling.
広大さん。あゆみ。あゆみ。
やめろ、あゆみさん。
拓也くん。
he doesn't remember that. You don't remember, I think, what happened in the other routes. You just have the stuff. That's why he was kind of flustered that he already had the picture when she said she had the picture earlier, but he doesn't go into it much. He knows he can go between these places, and he knows he has the device, but I don't think he retains the memories. Is how it works. Because, I mean, otherwise, how would you jump to the beginning of the route, and then his dialogue's all the same, right? So that's how they explain it. Oh, the razor wrong? Oh, it's supposed to be like vertical? Is that what you're going for? I mean, maybe it doesn't matter if you plan on just bleeding out anyways. What is my man doing? Just get in there and take it. He's just talking her out of it. Yeah, you're supposed to cut vertically, I think. I mean, I'm not sitting here like talking, like, hey, you guys should do this. Of course not, but yeah, I mean, that's what I've heard too. So in this situation, she probably would want to do that. But if she was alone, it probably doesn't matter. I mean, you're not planning on being saved if you're alone. This route was pretty aggravating. It was aggravating. It's been aggravating for me really hard. I've been really fucking slamming it. I mean, I enjoy it, but Ayumi and the main character are like, they're too much sometimes, dude. I feel like they're both too stupid. It's almost fucking just, yeah, it's aggravating how fucking like fucking hell, man. This is what social situation works like this. I mean, at least maybe she has some excuses because she's got really emotional distress, a lot of shit's been happening, but like, fuck, man. Some MC-itis for sure. And this shit. Yeah. Your mother's demanding you let go. Okay. My mom said I should let go so she can cut her wrist. Okay, I think more young people. Wait, what demographic kills himself the most? I think it's old white men. But then I think it's probably young dudes. So he might understand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. That was research like a long time ago. I think the least likely to commit suicide is, I think it's black women is what it is. Be interesting to study that kind of thing, like suicide rates and stuff. Not because I think suicide's interesting and like happening, but try to figure out how to like stop that stuff from happening. I mean, things can be bad and interesting, you know, like just from like a learning perspective. It's like World War II is really bad, but people find it interesting just because it's history and how it happened and shit. I don't know, people might call me bad guy for saying that, but I think that's kind of childish. People didn't figure out why those kinds of things happen, then we wouldn't be able to help stop it. Anyways, fucking you now, dude. This is where you say, well, maybe somebody should have. That'd be wrong. Okay. He didn't say that. That's good. He didn't say he even enjoyed it. Okay, clap, man. Give her the fucking the Donkey Kong. You should have gave her the double clap, dude. The actual clap. There you go, man. I think you'll have a decent enough time if the rest is an indicator. And I assume it would get better as we go, even. Or at least we'll get more into the meta stuff. Maybe that won't be good, we'll see. It's fine so far. I don't know which routes are the best, but I mean this one has some aggravations, but it's still enjoyable. I'm glad it didn't turn into just like a school sim. I was worried it was just gonna be about school, but it's not. Well, this is the daddy of time shenanigans in VN, so there you go. Baka mitai. Oh dude, I've gotta play that now. If anybody's watching this for the first time, I'm very sorry, but we're... Gotta play it, man. Baka mitai, dude. Let's have this play over it instead, dude. Fucking Baka mitai from Yakuza. Dude, I love the karaoke songs that Kiryu sang. Just play this instead. So much better, dude. It's so much better. It is, man. It's more dramatic. This is way better. They should have put this in instead. Yeah, I didn't play Elite. I think I'll just play the original if I want to like re-experience Steins Gate. I've only watched the anime and played Zero. Baka mitai. Other than the funny factor, I think this actually is improving the scene. It's getting all emotional and sad at the same time. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I thought she clapped her again, dude. Oh, holy shit. This is just abuse. Oh my god. Yeah, she's just smacking the hell out of him. Another one. Yeah, we should just have a jump set up on the slap. We just keep reloading it. Hey man, well he's probably pretty strong. He's a kendo master. That slap was worth 2. And it was a stepmom, dude. There's more going on. Like when my mom gave me the really tight pinch that she you know, my parents would never like beat the shit out of me. My mom would just like give me the nails. I would never give my mom the nails, right? That would be like receiving 20 or something. At later paying. It's a bigger deal if he's hitting his mom, dude. Alright, let's change it back to the normal set. I'll let me some Yakuza, dude. We'll try to retain this a bit. Why is she so depressed? I mean, she's got a lot of story up to this point to be depressed about. Her husband died recently, which is his father. She lost her job. She might face legal trouble because she's being used as a scapegoat. A bunch of people died at her construction site that she tried to stop, but she's being blamed for it. She got embarrassed on TV because the news reporter was trying to get info out of her. She had food thrown at her at a protest. She's being manipulated by this fucking seducer. Now she found out she's been tricked the whole time. She was an asshole to her son recently. What else? Yakuza stuff, a bunch of shit. Yeah, no, she had a lot of stuff. Like I said, she has more reasons to be emotionally distressed. She's still really stupid about some stuff. It's really obvious that this dude is fucking playing her, but it's like, maybe it's just because her husband died. She doesn't know that he's still alive. We know that he's probably traveling between different dimensions or something, but she doesn't know that, and she can't know because he told us not to tell her in a note. But like, yeah, she has a reason. Our dude's just kind of stupid because he's stupid, so that's not as good. But she's still really daft, man. God created her to code? I don't think so, man. Because we're about to save her. She really liked her husband. She hides it a lot. I think she's been bottling up a lot of shit. Time travel. Interdimensional travel.
話せば多分なんだいまだあるのかい許せないわよ俺また違うの自分よ She's
actually one of the better picks. She was until she got kind of dumb. She's his stepmom. They didn't go all the way with it. It's his stepmom. But I think the stepmom thing is cool. I mean, they definitely play off it a lot, you know, how she's bonded with him and, you know, how long she's been with the father and all that. They don't just play it because they're afraid to go full-blood incest mode. I think that the stepmom thing's actually done well. How they see each other and stuff. It's not just for the kinks. Because this is gonna get romantic. I feel like it's gonna be romantic. Maybe not.
俺全然気にしちゃいないよ。なぜそうなのよ。なぜ？なんで疑われて。
She's only been a stepmom for a few years, I think.
そりゃ最愛の家族だからかな。
Oh no, it was originally sexed as fuck. I mean, from what I understand, it's not. It has a lot of sex probably to sell it. But I mean, obviously, there's the 90% of it's like it's the rest, right? Like nowadays with VNs, right? There's some VNs that are purely made for the sex, but a lot of it's shoehorned. This one has a lot of fan service just all the time, though, but it doesn't really feel super out of place because our character is kind of perverted and funny, kind of like that. So it's more just as a joke, and the chicks are usually like beating the shit out of him or fucking with him or something. He's not just like being a predator or some shit. Yeah. Like I've always said, I feel like sex in VNs is a vicious cycle. A lot of it's shoehorned in there to sell, but then that also means that it won't reach a broader audience because a lot of people aren't going to play something with just a bunch of sex in it randomly. Like me, I can't stream it, so.
家族愛ってやつだよね。何よその言い方。変よ。そうだな。多分自信がないんだと思う。自信がない？愛情に？違う。愛情の質さ。質？愛情にもいろいろあるだろう。続きを言って。言えない。
You can't say it, man. See, so, I mean, like, this dialogue is pretty good, you know? Like, it's a lot more... There's usually some clever stuff, you know, stuff that feels relatively human, but still reads, you know, like something you'd have in, like, a made-up story, you know, something that needs to be dramatic, right? I mean, you can't just have it all be real, but it's... You can get behind a lot of the dialogue. It doesn't feel as, you know, unreal or so, you know, crazy anime mode, so that's cool.
言わないとブツわよ。
困ったな。
困らない。
頼むよ、あゆみさん。
私が頼んでいるのよ。
How hard did that fucking cheek smack hit her, man?
言ってほしい。
言ったら後悔するんだ。
言ってみなくちゃわからないわ。
Yeah, which, I mean, I don't mind. I'm talking more about the overall state of the industry and stuff. And I think things like Steam have really made it so VNs can thrive more, which is good, and not just ones that are sex. So glad to see more VNs and you know, allowing ones with sex in it to be on Steam too. You know, if more people buy some of these and really like the stories, maybe they won't feel as inclined to just slap it in there for the sake of it. Because, man, I've read some VNs like Karna Shoujo, it's like, Jesus, dude, it really does take away from the story. And you can tell it's just so in there just for the pure kink of it. And it's like, it doesn't kill it. And I don't mind sex. I mean, fucking hell, I'd be down, I'd play sex shit fucking nonstop if I could, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of times it ruins sometimes the fidelity of the stories. I mean, it's just like forcing in any other thing, you know? Like, you're like, fuck, I'm doing a horror thing, but then all of a sudden I really feel like we need like a comedy scene, you know? It just doesn't like fit as well, or like an action scene. You just do it for like a reason other than like, you know, you do it for like a superficial reason. Call it selling out, maybe. A sex VN made purely for sex? Absolutely. Hell yeah. Something like Rants, where it's just like, you know, like, it's just a part of it, and that's how it is from the start, absolutely. I mean, the story with Fate was that I'm pretty sure he didn't want sex, but one of his co-dudes told him he needs to have it in there to help with sales and stuff, so he was persuaded to do it. I don't have a source on that, that's just what I've been told. So... Jesus, they just keep beating around the bush.
今だけでも拓也くんの気持ちは
分かっていた。じゃあ言う必要も
それは違うわ。
どう違うのさ。
言葉で伝えられることは限らない。
それを言えっていうのか。
いいわ。覚悟はできてる。
No, I assume each of these routes ends. From what I understand, some people say that the sex in this can be important. Sometimes there's a lot of big bonding moments and stuff. I don't know how they're going to repurpose those scenes, because I know they've been canned. So we'll see. I don't know if I should be ready to blur out some very, very close sex scenes or something. Save a face.
言えない言葉。
そうさ。でな。
親子でいたいの？
ああ。
ずっと？
ああ。
嘘よ。
嘘じゃない。
じゃあ母親として。
母親。
え
え。
え。
Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe they'll just be like that, like implied sex scenes. Maybe repurpose it a bit. I hope they're not all like that, because that one was still pretty risky. I mean, like I said, I don't mind, but I don't even need the chance. Just give me fucking cleavage and all that shit. It's fine, but... Nippleless tits, man, I mean, that's pushing it, probably. I guess Sailor Moon did it. Yeah, man.
拓也くんの気持ちは
She had panties on too, I guess under the sheet, which is funny. Because she had fucking tits up and bared out.
でも私の気持ち
当たり前だよ。
でも本当よ。
あゆみさんは今感情的に高ぶっているから錯覚をしているんだ。
ええ、高ぶっている。錯覚かもしれない。でも心臓の鼓動。
これはその俺は最近高血圧。
私拓也くんの前では女を演じないように
Oh shit, dude. He used to be even more crazy back in the day, man. Oh, and there's nipples there too. See, they at least censored it a little bit. I think they did an okay job so far with the censorship, from what I can tell. Not everybody's dressed like a stripper, but there's still very risque scenes and fan service. They didn't just cut it all out, so I'm glad they didn't. Outside of having just raw sex, which wouldn't let them put it on Switch or PS4, they did everything they could. So. Pixel porn? Play the original, dude.
自分のこ
It's
と
cool
は
art style.
わざと名前で呼んでいたわ。
分かっていたよ。
でもあなたの言葉や視線を感じて女に戻る時もあった。
Fucking flutes.
一人でに体が熱くなる時もあったの
Yeah,
よ。
well, that's definitely not in here. Yeah, on PS4 you expect a lot more censorship of things that don't need to be censored. They're very afraid. Whoever runs it's very afraid. Human body, but no, it's an anime body, dude. It's outside the realms of normal physics and biology and anatomy and all that.
鼓動が速い。今なら言えると思う。今だけいいのよ。
あゆみさん。
Kiss. Whoa, tongue.
どう？
Oh, he did it.
ただの
Okay.
キスよ。
Kiss it.
来て。
だけど
だけど
その
もしかして
バカにするなよ。経験くらい
Oh,
あ
I
るさ。
gotta have some sex, man. Do I have a backup? Like, just in case. There we go.
私も少し。
A little.
嘘つけよ。
She's so
今の
pure.
私は心がバージンなの。
じゃ俺も。
私のために
うん。
部屋に来て。今だけ。
わかった。
Mommy! Literally. How are they gonna handle this scene?
私だけを愛して。
Looks like she's about to kill him, dude.
あゆみ
I
さん
like
だ
that
け
they
は
left her suit on, dude.
本当？
There's gotta be at least one, like, fan service scene. Not sex, but, you know, like, some cleavage or some butt cheeks.
かわいい。
バカ。
本当言うとさ。
Is this how they're gonna handle the dialogue during sex scenes? They're just gonna do this? That's fine.
前から
Implied sex and then having the dialogue's fine.
思ってい
I
た。
mean, if it's not like, rail me with your fucking 20-inch wiener, you know. Some build up to this? I mean, I've been on this route for like 20 hours, brother. Or about... The prologue, I guess, was like 5 hours, so at least 10 to 12 hours. A lot of build up. I'd say it's even well built up from his side.
分かってた。
They didn't just decide to do it out of nowhere. No, the emotions are there. I mean, she might be in such an emotional state too that, you know, things get crazy, she just goes for the sex. I mean, that shit happens. It's not an unrealistic thing right now for how the characters have been built. No, I'd say it's fine. I mean, maybe your inner morals will be weird if you're like weird about stepmom shit, but in terms of the characters, it's fine, I think. It depends on how much of a ceremony you think having sex with somebody's supposed to be too, I guess, man. Yanked her skirt off. Whoa. Yeah, exactly, man. They've had development for sure. He's talked about it the entire route. You know, that he battling with loving her and his image of her as a stepmom and shit. She's been hard to read, but she's got a lot going on. Yeah, exactly. For her, I think that she's more of a wreck, looking for somebody. I do think that she probably likes him as well. But I think in a true route, I mean, obviously he's not going to be with her. It feels like it's totally fine for its own route. Even if it's not good. You're being rough, are you? He just fucking rips her skirt off. That was amazing, dude. I imagine he ripped her skirt off and then fucking just one pump, dude. Or he just like touched the outside of her fucking pussy, dude. Just probably Manok, which we've seen her, and I know her name, but you're not introduced to her except in one 10-second scene so far. So I don't know, maybe not. I don't know her. I don't even know her name's Yuno, but I do know her name's Yuno. We don't know endgame though. She did kiss our boy though, so I think she knows him. No, there's no main heroine yet. Which might be why she's so ignorant to Toyotomi as well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I've said that she has an excuse. Well, she has a lot more emotional volatility, emotional distress and stuff. People do that a lot. That's why I said it's like she's almost too dense with Toyotomi. I mean, it's sitting there staring her in the face. He's very rude and very evil to a lot of people right in front of her. But otherwise, I think it's pretty believable. If anything, it's pretty cool seeing a story that battles that kind of emotional distress and makes you believe that a character can be like more stupid, make mistakes because of it. So that's nice. Our dude, he doesn't have an excuse. He's just got MCitis sometimes. Yeah, I mean, she's not oblivious, I think, in that level. She has a reason to be more oblivious. If that was how the writing was supposed to be, bravo, but I don't know. Let's just hope it was. Damn, they didn't even take off her suit over there. Which is funny. Oh yeah, you can't see it. Yeah, does this make the sex scene not as believable now, guys? That her suit's still on from the top. I mean, I guess he said he ripped her fucking skirt off, not the rest. Yeah, my dude just cucked his dad. He knows his dad's probably alive still, dude. What a fucking alpha male. She might have been wearing the blazer, or whatever. The suit top. He only said he ripped her skirt off. I love how this actual sex scene has less nudity or anything close to nudity. We haven't had any real like hardcore nudity, but from the other scene. Which I think I'm glad they still have all the same dialogue. Or it's probably not all the same dialogue. He's probably not like, I'm fucking coming. But it looks like they're trying to at least retain, I assume, the emotional bit. Daisuke? That's the big shit, man. And like ski's just like, but Daisuke is the big shit, dude. That's the big weenie. She's gonna wake up. What the hell have I done? The jackhammer, dude. Fucking put on, dude. I should have that as my oh shit, I have that somewhere. Let me find that. That'll be my just in case picture. Not that I'll use it in this because it is censored. It seems like they're doing a fine job of it. Time to get to work. I've got that picture somewhere. I think it's Twitch safe. Yeah. Ugh, where is it though? I don't know where it is exactly. Might take me a minute to find it. Apologies for the pause here. I know I found it. That was quick. Well, that'll be our backup photo. Fucking jackhammer photo, dude. Why is this a GIF? That's what you want in your sex scenes, though, for them to be so fucking bad and just hilarious, you know? Like, if you have to read the fuckers, man, like, in the middle of your story, like, you might as well just have them be a fucking hit. I really need to, like, go and reread all those. I've only read, like, bits and pieces of a lot of the Fate ones. I love all the highlights from the Sakura ones. Okay, so this is like as bad as it gets, really. Cannot write sex. I just imagine I was hoping that he was in between her tits and he just fucking spat out a bunch of bugs on her fucking tits, dude. Nice it. That's where the money's at, boys. Under boob, side boob. Don't need the rest. Yeah, when I cut this fucking video for YouTube, you know every thumbnail's gonna be the fucking fan service scenes. I won't put clickbait, but I'm especially gonna do this one. Might as well. I did such an alpha dude when he wants to. Ow. Just pinching your nips. Imagine it's funnier with the actual full naked. Two different tit observations. I imagine in the original, one's the nips and one's the rest. Yeah. The main character is pretty great half the time. He's super fucking just funny perv alpha mode, but sometimes he's just too stupid with the drama stuff. I can feel something touching me. Yeah, it's my butt plug tail combo thing. I guess that'd be just as bad as your dick though. Yeah, the soccer games are all supposed to be like that. Didn't they crank out 1 million soccer games? She slept so well.
深そうだなって。
It looks really fluffy.
ごめんね。私
気にしちゃいないよ。
半分こしましょう。
こ
私は枕
I'm
で
burying my face in pellet. I hope he goes for the tit joke here.
う。そっか。
でも拓也くん
Damn, he didn't do it. What the hell is this guy, man? Wow, she likes him even more than burying her face in pillows. Well, I fucking hope though. Oh, it's not the same. Okay, I don't know much about it. I don't look up too many sex games just cause
で握ってくれるの？安心させて。
there's not much I can really do about that on stream, so.
ありがとう。
Oh, really? That's interesting.
ありがとう。
That sounds fun. Is it actually fun though?
いつも髪の毛を下ろすと、でももう言う必要もないのかな。
なんだか息苦しかったんで。つまんだって。
だって寝顔があまりに似てる。
あの野郎にってのは勘弁だよ。なんだ、やつも俺に似ないのか。
そうね。
あの野郎。
拓也くん。
More popular in Japan? Okay. The only wars I know outside of shit like Advanced Wars is like, it's really Japanese, is like Super Robot Wars.
大丈夫。口ではああ言っていたけど。
親父が俺のことを思っていた。
そうよ。どうしたの？なんだか深刻な顔をして。
そうかな。ゆうべ。
私のせい？
なんで。
だって立場上私。
違うよ。そんなんじゃなくて。
Yeah, she's so old, dude. What is she, in her late fucking 20s?
そんなんじゃなくて何？
Super Robot Wars and Project X don't have like everything though,
例え話
so I
と
wouldn't
して
be
さ。
surprised.
俺。
やっぱり
違う。
私の方が。
違うんだ。
I don't know about you, but older women are fine with me.
いいのよ。無理。
いや、それは違う。
It's like Persona 5, that's the best part! Where it's like, fucking, where Kukami or whatever her name is, it's like, but we're fucking student and teacher, that's the best part. And the fucking edits where it's like, he's got the fucking like demon eyes and shit, dude. It's no surprise that all the older women are my favorite in this. It was the option, that was it, yeah. Yeah. Are you interested in older women? Hell yeah, yeah. I love the fucking dialogue for him when it comes to banging the older chick. Let me see if I can find the other one. We'll make sure the tits aren't just sitting there to sit there. Well, it's right here, but it's got a 4chan caption underneath it. I don't know what it says. It's like this, but imagine with the actual dialogue. Oh yeah, you found it. That's the best part. So fucking alpha. I get the edits like, oh this. Well, apparently I didn't copy it. Where he has like the fucking psycho eyes and shit.
本当だよ。
本当に
本当だよ。まだ。
ゆうべはちょっぴり泣きすぎちゃったから。さっきはごめんね。お花をつまんだ。さっきね。拓也くんが。そうね。
ねえ。
何？
今日は。
Yeah, you did. But that one was so fucking risky that I just sped it up. You could inspect almost every single chick you see, even just random people that you're walking by. And there's usually pretty funny dialogue. And the chicks just roll with it, or they just fuck them, beat them up, or some shit. It's usually pretty funny. The male gaze, yeah, there's quite a bit of that. Or you know, you'll try to look up some chick's skirt and she'll say she has like a dick or some shit, you know, like just jokes like that. And so you think it'd be just stock full of just non-stop sex jokes, but I mean it's really still totally fine. It feels like it's balanced enough.
いっちゃん。そっか。
寂しい？でも
いいじゃないか。
ダメよ。ただでさえし。
向こうにだって火があるわけだろ。
それはそうだけど。一緒にいてほしいんでしょ。
別に。
あ、そう。じゃあ行こうかな。
Finally, they brought back her being precious. That was her best thing, man. Was her voice and the precious, like the cute but like older. You know, she's not like Ugu, but she's got the cute older lady. That's more rare. That was the best part. Other than being a stepmom, that's a pretty good part too.
嘘。
嘘じゃない。
じゃあ態度で示してよ。ほら。
Look at you. What is fucking dick? Oh, are we supposed to check the tits and stuff?
もうゆうべたくさんしたじゃない。
これでいい。
Was he going for a kiss?
あ、事務的。
I played Senran Kagura. I mean, we're at the end of a route. This isn't breaking any rules. It is implied nudity and shit, and I mean, of course she's naked, but it's not like anything crazy. Stream the original? Yeah. Now, if you stream the original, then yeah, you're fucking huge nuts. That's definitely ban-worthy. I mean, you can see this level of tits just browsing around Twitch normally. I mean, whatever, that's fine with me. You make your living. I'm not judging. I don't think. I mean, yeah, I'm sure somebody could spin it, try to be mean to me, but I've always been very careful with the rules. I think this is fine. Whether you just want it on your channel or not, like you've got some kind of credibility, then sure. That's true. These are nice anime tits, man. These need to be hated more. We're prejudiced against them. What are they doing? I was like, they holding their breath or what? One quick kiss, man? Yeah, one quick fuck. No, man. Not always. I mean, some stuff you might have to, but not in a scene like this. I just think that a lot of them are funny. I didn't do it on that last one. This one's not as bad as the one in the thumbnail. I mean, it would look like her nipples would be covered by her arm, or in the other one it just looked like she had invisible nipples. I was like, yeah, that's probably not a good one to have. Clutch.
伸び伸びできる。
久しぶり、こんなの。生き返るみたいね。
Okay, did they just repurpose this scene to a picnic now? I thought they were having sex. I haven't done this for a long time. I'll go easy. Just having a picnic. Okay, it was. They just instantly went to this, I'm guessing. See, like, this is usually your usual fan service here.
ごめん。
See, they'll just fuck with them or something, you know? Pretty chill. This is your average, you know? Like, there's one in earlier where it's like, somebody has their legs crossed, you can see their panties, and then the waitress keeps putting a coffee cup down and he keeps drinking it, and it's just like a big comedy scene. Yeah, braided's better for sure. I mean, I mean, long hair is fine, especially this long. I have no problem with hair types. I mean, I like short hair a lot, but on a lady like her, long hair is good. But yeah, the braided was good. I think it's probably better on this chick.
メガネを外したあゆみさんって。
今までは。
なんで？
だって。
She looked really good in like professional mode. This was the Saturn too, wasn't it? Didn't it come out on the Saturn really soon after the original? But usually it's cool, especially in CGs, to analyze everything because there's a lot of extra dialogue.
今は昼間だから。
公園の伝統っていつもだ。
考えたこともなかった。公園の伝統だ。今はついていないぜ。公園の伝統だ。今はついていないぜ。
You do that AI and Ace Attorney too? Yeah. Unless I know there's nothing new or the story's so serious that I just need to move on.
夜間はあの影で私有の生殖行為が直
接的すぎるわ。
I mean, they went through the trouble writing the dialogue, and a lot of it's pretty funny, especially like AI in this.
木陰が気持ち。
こうしてし
There's even voice acting.
おつなもんだよね。
寝そべってるの拓也くんだけよ。
真っ青のす。
まだついたわけじゃないけど気持ちがいいわね。
青空だな。見ているだけで気持ちがいい。
ダメよ。
もっと見せつけてやら。あゆみさんはノーストッキング派だからな。
もう子供じゃないんだから。
なんだよ。
So we're done with this route. I might take like a small break and just chill, and then we'll start up another one. Maybe a nap or something. Just a little bit. What, you seeing a fucking finger out here in public, dude? What a fucking madman. God forbid anybody knew they were stepmom, stepson.
すべすべして。
あんまり上の方はダメよ。
膝の下で余計に膝が上がり、それに従属してスカートがパンチラの三段。も
うなんなのそれ。
膝の下で組んでるな。
もうさっきからそんなところばかり。
あゆみさんだ。俺たちは今公園の芝生の上にいるんだ。
Shit, that kind of dialogue's better than a sex scene, man.
俺は寝そべって。
私たちカップルに見える。
That's the true patrician taste, boys. The Eki shit, man. Eki softcore shit. The mystery, man.
あゆみさんが
The
俺の
hunt,
横に座
man.
っているぞ。
Better than the reward, dude. Not exactly. I wouldn't play like a 30-hour fucking sec, dude.
結局
The soul,
会
dude.
社
The
を
heart.
サボっちゃ
The
う
soul. Absolutely.
うん。
She played hooky, dude.
ほらもうちょっとすまなそうにしなさい。
Love me some hand holding, man. Absolute kinkiest kink, man.
だって拓也くんがいきなり発情したからいけなくなったんだ。
Horny. My man's horny as fuck.
えらい言われようだな。
本当のことでしょ。
じゃあ言わせてもらえばだね。
何を言おうとしてるのよ。
あゆみさんだって。俺の朝飯を作ってくれた。
もうどうしたの？
いや、あまりの平和さに。
こうしていると
そんな昔を見るような目をしないでくれよ。つい数年前だろ。
Her wife? Oh, I don't know, probably. Maybe that's the
そう
joke.
ね。
まだ若いんだからさ。
ありがとう。そう言ってくれるの拓也くんだけよ。あと広大さんかな。
こっちの親父じゃなくて、
拓也。
いやほら、夫婦の間でしか見せない。
そうね。
よし。
いつも歴史の紐を解くのが彼の生きがいだったかしら。何？どうしたの？
その、一昨日じゃなくて、
え
三角山に龍蔵寺と一緒に来なかった。
え、先一昨日の夜は確か一緒にお食事をしたじゃない。早めに帰れたから。
なあ、
何？
一つ聞いて。あゆみさん、
私？
親父。
なんで拓也くんが知ってる？
いやほら、風の噂。
いいわ。拓也くんに隠し事をしたくないから。
Let it all out. Vanilla leg lock, tomboy. Oh yeah, dude. Oof. Leg lock, man. Ooh. Jesus. Jada. Tomboy, man. Ooh. Ooh.
ジオテクニクスは現在
Yeah,
海
that's
岸
my
で工
face,
事を
man.
しているでしょ。あれは地質調査と聞かされているわよね。
そういう話だよね。
That's the
確
best
か
part.
社屋拡張のための地盤調査だったっけ。
それは真っ赤な嘘。
Can't remember you a tan line guy, Klitz? I thought you were.
本当の目的は別にあるの。
The tan lines put the sweat on your forehead. There you go.
聞いていいの？
Tomboys, tan lines. It's pretty good stuff.
いいわ。拓也くんのお父様広大さんにも関わることだから。ジオテクニクス前の海岸一帯で、いえ、正確に言えば海岸の地下ね。
鉱脈？鉱脈ってと、
そうね。その鉱脈に眠る鉱石が
鉱石か。
もっと価値のあるジオテクニクスの本当の目的は鉱石の採掘およびその分析。
ore.
それを最初に発見したの。
親父が。
広大さんは
ちょっと待ってくれ。その
超粘石と言われて
超
粘石よ。どうしたの？
いや、わからない。ちょっと
man.
めまいがして。
太陽の見過ぎ。
ごめん。話の腰を折ってしまう。
My man's about to hit the frickin' warp, dude.
非常に不安定で鉱脈から取り出した途端。だから必要なのが保存生成式。
そうなのか。
あれでももって数日。
そんな不安定。
その石には不思議な
人のどういうこと？
簡単に言えば、石のそばで念じると何らかのレスポンスを返してくれるということかしら。
Mating press is one I've been getting into a bit lately. That one's not bad, man. There's a good tag. Summer shit, but that's not bad. Well, that's up there with the leg lock, man.
何らかのレスポンス。
例えば微弱な電流が流れると
That's some
か。
quality stuff, man. That gives the big okay.
なんだよそれ。一体それが何の役に立つんだ。
拓也くん、これは世紀の大発見かもしれないの。
Science,
そ
man.
んな役に立たないものが。
At least we're learning about the meta a little bit.
微弱な電流を流すだけなんだろ。
工学的に応用できるかに。
Yeah, that's the problem. Is some of them are really good, but then some are like fucking body explosions, or like you don't get to see the look enough. Like the good ones have like, you know, the legs flying up, you know, getting the works kind of thing going on. The bad ones are like you barely see them, and it's just, you know, just the dude's ass and fucking all that, and that's it. Yeah, it's definitely not as consistent, but the good ones are real good, man. Maybe I need to start posting in the Discord more, man. I just put joke shit in there. Oh yeah, I meant to post that Toradora one. That one was pretty good, the new Toradora one. I'd recommend giving it a quick read. Surprised they're even like making one. I mean, I guess some shit always gets new material, but I was like, holy fuck, man. Never thought I wanted to read a Toradora edition, man.
それを発見したのが親父。
だから私は広大さんの研究を引き継ぐというか。
へえ。
違うわ。私が研究を続けてこられた。
じゃあ、
もしかして広大さんはバカみたいでしょ。でもだからこの研究を続けると、もしかしたら広大さんに会えるんじゃないかって。
I guess I can make one here just in case.
何この風習。
実時間で読んでみてくれ。その後でゆっくりと説明するよ。
Is my man just gonna go for some polyamorous fucking crazy relationship here?
どう？
広大さんが生きていて。
落ち着いてよ。
じゃあ広大さんは。
ああ、俺が今まで。ルーム。
だってじゃあ拓也くんも。
その辺はあまり自信がないけど。
ごめんなさい。冗談だとしても信じられない。
すぐに信じられないのはしょうがないよ。だけどこのわけのわからない装置。
広大さんが。
それも正確じゃないかもしれない。
その拓也くんが
ああ、
見せてくれる？
いいよ。これさ。
She just kills him real quick. Dun dun
変なも
dun.
んだろ。
小さいものね。
ん？
ここにはまっている綺麗な宝石。
ああ、それは宝玉って。
違うの。どこかで
どこかで。
ええ、これと
なんとか。
どこだったかしら。そう、研究室で見かけたわ。
研究室。
Laboratory.
私のオフィスのほら
I
正面に
remember.
もう一つ。そう、あそこが。
でも確かあそこはセキュリティカードじゃ。
I guess we need to learn this maybe to do some shit
もう
later.
一つのカードと併用しなくても。
ブルーカード。
ええ、 セキュリティの
随分と
セキュリティレベルとしてはかなり低い方よ。
How do we get a blue card?
今日なら
そのか
いいえ、カードの差し込み口のランプが
カードがあっても
そう、まず上層部に申請してブルーにしてもらい、なおかつ
すごいな。
ここにそのカードがあるわ。
見せてくれ。
これよ。
本当だ。
もっとも
He has it.
これだけあっても
借りれるかな。
いいわ。
分かってるよ。これだけあ
Oh shit, boys. The end of the route necessities.
確か研究室に置いてあったわ。研究しあれを拓也くんに見てもらえば。
もしかしたらどこにあったんだその宝玉。
確か常年石の円柱ケースの右側に
プロジェクターの後ろか。
We don't see a jewel option around here. So, that must be another route then. Ask her about the key to the fucking thing here. This might be just true route shit. Because this is the only door here. I need to erase some of these before I run out of fucking stuff. Got a lot of endgame ones here. Is this the time to do it? Probably not. Always redoing some of these is annoying because you need to go get some other pages to do it. Oh, it's blue right now. Shit. So, wouldn't it technically be possible right now? We had the stuff? But it doesn't show a route possibility. And then we'll leave it. I might need these later. Well, fucking shit, I'll leave one here. As long as we got like a few, it should be fine. If we're going down a full route, we won't need it till the end anyways. Oh, we have to do this again?
何この封書は。
実時。よし。じゃあ今からそのどうしたの？
嬉しくないわけ。拓也くんが私の
まだそう決まったわけじゃないけどね。ただどうしたのさ。
その広大さんが私拓也くんと広大さんは確かに好き愛している。
Both, man.
今広大さんが現れたら私はどうしたらいいの？
ねえ、結婚しよっか。俺、あゆみさんのことを。
Like he's not gonna get a choice.
めまいが。
拓也くん。
あゆみさん、なんだか体が。
拓也くん、どうしたの？
それ？
拓也くんの。
That.
あゆみさん。
Your fucking crotch has disappeared.
あゆみさん。
拓也くんの体。
何を喋っているんだよ。あゆみさん、なんでそんなに遠くにもっと近くに何をやってるんだよ。近くにあゆみさん、俺たち約束したじゃないか。なんで離れてあたりが。
I'm hoping he has some cry of anguish. Ah! Always, man. Maybe he won't have the energy, man. for a huge cry of anguish. Thank God. Okay, so if you finish one of those routes, you do go all the way back, even without needing to warp to a jewel. Like a proper one.
ここは頭がほっぺたが痛い。チクチクするな。そうだ。はゆみさん、彼女。そうだ。俺は冷たい。なんでだろう。ベッドじゃないのか。ここは三角山のふもとだ。そうだ。俺ははゆみさん、なぜか彼女を愛しく感じる。そうだ。俺は三角山のふもとだ。
He remembers a little bit.
はゆみさん、彼女を探さないと。彼女。
I have to find her. Oh, now we would go down another route. Overall, that was cool. That was enjoyable. There's definitely more stuff going on here. I'm gonna try to just go really off the deep end, like from here, and just see what we get. Just go really different, then we can start reading between the lines a bit later. Got a bunch of documents, both cards. So we have everything for the most part. I mean, I could get the photo again, but I don't think there's much reason. I'll take a quick break. I kind of want to start going. I'll probably just take like a 30-minute to an hour break. Take this. I don't know if I'll get a full nap in. I do kind of want to chill for a minute. My ears bother me a little bit. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back pretty soon. I want to start going down more routes, and we got a lot to play, so chopping at the stream into bits. That the route change there is good. But yeah, some cool stuff. A little bit of fan service, but you know, just enough. I'm still paranoid, but I think it's just random paranoia. There's nothing worried about there. It's not really risque. Anyhow, good stuff. If I can, I'm gonna try to hit the teacher next, or not the teacher. The nurse. If I can't get a route with the nurse going, Mia would be fine too. Really. Seems like she might have some interesting stuff. So. And she doesn't seem like a bad sundry, so I need to take a piss. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Probably 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. Worst case, it'll just be tomorrow. But probably not.